Are you a people person with an interest in the energy sector? You might be interested in a career as a land agent. Land agents negotiate deals between companies and landowners for rights of way for well sites, pipelines, power lines, and other surface uses. We met up with a land agent who helped us get the lay of the land.
My name is Joey. I'm a land agent, and what a land agent is essentially the middleman in between the company trying to do work and the landowner. Our field of work can be in oil and gas, energy. We also do work with transportation, utilities, and really anywhere there was a need to acquire an interest in land. What we do is maintain relationships with landowners. So for consultations of new projects, explaining what the projects are, right to the acquisition of acquiring rights for land, and as well as following up with construction and completion of projects on someone's land. Land agents are hired by an oil company or government or utility company. But really, when we're out there, we are a middle ground. We're a middle ground between the person who owns the land and that corporation. And we have to do our best to relay the information to both parties so everybody's on the same page and we all understand each other. We would get involved in a project in the preliminary planning stages. We'd be involved with engineering at that time to identify any land-related issues on properties. A lot of times we've worked in specific areas before and know of certain issues. It's at that time where we begin our consultation process with the public as well as directly affected landowners. And from there we move right into acquisition of the land. And at that point, once all government approvals and land approvals are received, construction can proceed with the project. Typical day of a land agent would start with getting up, checking the emails in the morning, of course, and usually making our way out to whichever part of the province we're working in for a meeting that day. Once that meeting's completed with the owner of the land, it's almost always a call into our managers to provide updates and let everybody know we're still okay when we're out on the road by ourselves too. And then from that point, we just continue making meetings and doing reports as needed. Typically get going around 7 o'clock and working up to 7 o'clock in the evening and sometimes much earlier as well. For traveling around, meeting with landowners, we don't need a whole bunch of safety equipment, but when we are on a construction phase of a project, then we abide by the safety guidelines on that particular project, being hard hats, safety glasses, boots, etc. We have to show intent when we're sitting down with people, especially if it's the first time we're meeting somebody and we're strangers walking into their home. So it's always a good trait to have, to be able to sit and listen and understand people. And that's the major thing about being a land agent, is being able to listen. The skills required for our work is really just your personality is the largest thing, but also you have to be organized and very detail-oriented in our line of work. For education, typically is a 2-year diploma program that we would receive, but a land agent has to be licensed in the province of Alberta through land agent licensing and has to hold a valid land agent license to work in the field. So very important and to get ongoing education to maintain your license as well. We learn a lot on the job, and just talking with a lot of the people in the industry, it's a great source of knowledge going forward with your career. One thing that we really look for when we're hiring for somebody that is very, very personable and really eager to get out and learn the business. Most people that we deal with are very happy at the end of the day. We tend to work in areas quite often, and it's nice to know you can stop in and have a coffee with somebody. But that is the ultimate goal, to leave the table and everybody is on good terms. What I enjoy about this job mainly is the amount of people that we get to meet, and really at the end of the day, being able to come to an agreement that works for all parties, and that's really what I like most.
To earn a permanent land agent license, you must work under the supervision of a permanent land agent for 12 months and successfully complete a program. Discover more about this occupation, such as educational requirements and salary ranges, in the occupational profile on the ALICE website. And learn about other related occupations like real estate appraiser and energy asset management professional. Make the most of your future. Go to alice.alberta.ca.